Now, Prince Harry looks set to meet his father, King Charles, next week in London as the Duke of Sussex jets in to attend the Invictus Games' 10th anniversary.
Well, King Charles was recently cleared to resume public duties, of course, following that cancer treatment.
Well, joining us now is royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams. Very good to see you this morning, Richard. And what do you make of this news that Prince Harry is set to meet his father next week?
Well, I think this is what we were expecting because he made it clear. I mean, the moment he heard of his father's diagnosis of cancer, he came over pretty well immediately, and they had a meeting for, well, it was thought half an hour, three-quarters of an hour or thereabouts, and he returned almost immediately to the United States. But he did make it clear subsequently that he would be visiting his father again, and I think that we would have expected a meeting during the occasion of his visit for the 10th anniversary commemoration of the Invictus Games at St. Paul's Cathedral. I mean, also, undoubtedly, he will be pleased that King Charles has had such a good prognosis from his doctors, and also the fact that this week, we've seen him become a patron of Cancer Research UK and pay that visit with the Queen to the hospital. Then we've seen him see his coronation roll, and then he appeared at the Royal Windsor Horse Show, which of course was a great favourite of his mother's. Interestingly, he hadn't since 1979, so it does show he's out, about and pretty active.
I've just got to say, Richard, I know it's slightly off topic, but just as we were watching those clips, and if you're listening on the radio, it's just clips of Prince Charles of that first visit that he did on Tuesday. I was talking to this person here, and just as he stands up to leave, it's the way he grabs the hand and gives it a squeeze. I just thought that's so human, that's so personal, actually. A really lovely touch.
No, you're quite right, because there's no doubt, I mean, we saw him on Easter weekend, and that after the Easter service, that walkabout, very impromptu, and you could see the way he was loving to get back into some form of interaction with people. He's very, very good at it. And when he visited the hospital, I mean, the way he interacted with patients, the whole idea, he knows this is being filmed, of course, is to raise awareness of a dreadful, malign disease that affects the lives of so many millions of people. So it's not just the fact that it's a very, very memorable moment. It's also, there's a wider message here that he gets across to the nation and also the Commonwealth, and the wider world is watching too.
It is being reported in all of this that Prince Harry is not going to be meeting Prince William when he visits next week. Do you think that relationship is going to be a little bit more complicated to repair?
Well, I think it's much more complicated to repair. There's a very deep rift in the royal family. The way the Sussexes have behaved over the last 4 years is, frankly, the reason for it. Now, at this very, very sensitive time, obviously, serious illness, it's a game changer. Gradually, slowly, all sorts of things will happen, we hope, privately, and this is an ideal opportunity for the rift gradually to be repaired. But this won't happen overnight, and obviously trust is the issue here, and the royal family, quite frankly, do not trust the Sussexes at the moment. But the King has always said that his door is open for Prince Harry, and this is what remains the case, obviously. And it is good news that the King is obviously so much better and is being allowed to do more, though, as we know, it will be very carefully monitored.
OK, Richard, good to see you. Thank you very much indeed. Appreciate that.